Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Alex, I hope all is good with you today. Only one more day to go before the final 3 episodes are released on Netflix tomorrow, and they've already broken records on the world's biggest streaming platform. As suggested in the last video, this is now confirmed. Here it is reported, Harry and Meghan's becomes Netflix's biggest documentary debut yet. In lead up to second batch of 3 episodes, streaming service reveals first part racked up 81.55 million viewing hours around the world. Harry and Meghan, Netflix's documentary series about Britain's Prince Harry and his wife, racked up more viewing time on the streaming service than any other documentary during its first week. So again, for a couple who much of press from Commonwealth countries state are unpopular and are disliked, for a couple who are disliked, they seem to be very popular. The truth is, the media are misleading people as they do with many things. It says here, Netflix said the highest view hours of any documentary title in a premiere week. More than 28 million households watched at least part of the series. Harry and Meghan was the #1 English language series during the week in Britain and #2 in Australia and the US. It made Netflix's television top 10 in 85 countries, and I estimate the next 3 episodes will beat that, as these 3 episodes promise at least to document all of the events that have happened most recently. In another report, we see this Irish designer state that Meghan and Harry could topple the monarchy, it says. Top fashion designer Paul Costello says Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could topple the monarchy after Netflix documentary, and it seems that this designer who once dressed Princess Diana is no fan of the monarchy, it says. The London designer said that while he never dressed Miss Markle, he believes the outspoken couple could put the monarchy in crisis after revelations in their Netflix documentary which aired last Thursday. He said, "I haven't dressed Meghan, but do you know what? They have really burnt their bridges now, but I think it's great. I honestly think that they could bring down the whole royal family in some respects. I think they are so popular in America." Paul admitted he wasn't a fan of the monarchy, but previously dressed the late Princess Diana. "I dressed Princess Diana, I was quite close to her. I dressed her a number of times. I did all her tailoring, particularly earlier on in the relationship with Charles, before Dolce & Gabbana got involved, and she went more risque and I kind of stood back. I honestly have no time for Charles the way he treated her. He said he could tell she was unhappy. I used to go to Kensington Palace and the children were there. They were very small and she would have someone make a cup of tea for me and a biscuit. She was just warm and welcoming and appreciated. I always got a thank you note, Christmas cards, year after year." Paul admitted he can't accept a King Charles. "To hear God Save the King, I find it very hard. I wouldn't care about dressing him. I wouldn't particularly want to dress her either. Camilla. But I would like to dress Kate and William. I'm still hanging on to that obviously," he added. So this designer believes that Meghan and Harry could topple the monarchy. This is a very sensational headline, and it's interesting and curious to see a designer with anti-monarchy opinion and specifically against King Charles. It's interesting to see this opinion get featured in the mainstream media. It is not the first time I've noticed this. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it sticks out because so much of it is very biased towards the monarchy, which tells me that possibly there is a branch of the establishment that want Charles out and William in. Also, to accuse Meghan and Harry of toppling the monarchy is unfair, as any problems the monarchy have or will have in the future will not be due to the actions of Meghan and Harry, but will be solely down to themselves and their decisions. Meghan and Harry are in the situation they are in, not because they chose it to be this way. It was forced upon them by their decisions of the firm and those that advise and control them. The Netflix documentary is merely a response to all of the misrepresentations of the truth that the media have aimed their way for numerous years. If they hadn't launched a daily smear campaign against them, then a documentary that spends most of its time recorrecting the lies would not be needed. The documentary could be more focused on other things. Let me know your opinion in the comments, and do you think the monarchy will ever be toppled?